3 weeks. That's how quickly things shifted. In August of 2025, I posted my first video on YouTube as a working professional. And in less than a month, I found myself in a very different reality. I was no longer employed. I spent the next few months reflecting and exploring. I traveled for a bit. I went to Hong Kong, a country where I spent years of my life growing up in. I even did a quick trip to Guangzhou, China, where I walked the halls of the Canton Fair, the largest trade show in the world. I went searching for inspiration, maybe even find a business idea that I'm passionate about. I found some interesting ideas. But after returning to the UK and doing some research, I found myself stuck in a never-ending cycle of second-guessing myself, trying to force a safe idea that just did not click. These ideas weren't strong motivators. I knew I had to go back to the drawing board. By November, I had spent several days trying to find my next move, and then one day it just came to me. Before I dive into what that is, I want to give you all some context. Throughout my life, I've been interested in creating and building. This started off as a passion for film and TV as a young child. Not many people know this about me, but I actually have a degree in filmmaking and TV production, after which I was fortunate enough to work as an assistant producer for National Geographic in Hong Kong. After my time at Nat Geo, I moved into a consulting role and joined the corporate world, where my goal was to climb the corporate ladder. During those early years, I was still creating videos for clients during my free time. I was fortunate enough to work with some really cool brands such as Porsche, Indian Motorcycle, Honda, with my latest project being a video that I created for Amazon when they launched their largest fulfillment center in Leeds, UK. Now that you have some context, let's continue. I realized I was moving, but I wasn't going anywhere. It's like walking on a treadmill at a comfortable pace, but your mind is somewhere else entirely. I had to stop and look back at where my journey began in order to know where I needed to go in the future. The difference this time around is that I've decided that I'm no longer going to walk. I'm going to run. I spent a decade building someone else's vision, but now it's time to focus on my own. I'm stepping back behind the lens, but this time I'm bringing with me all the experience that I've gained in business and operations. I've decided to take this seriously and give this my 100%. There will be days where I will feel nervous and anxious about starting a business and creating content, but I'm not going to let my fears hold me back. I'm going to be chasing my dream. ABG Studios isn't a side hustle anymore. It's the mission. But every mission needs a timeline. It's one thing for you to have the tools, but a completely different thing for you to set up systems that enables a company to run successfully. I'm not just starting a channel. I'm starting a production house. It might not be the biggest, but I'm making that move. And I'm going to put a clock on it. 12 weeks, that's the ramp-up plan. I'm going to be documenting everything, starting from zero to my first paid client. I'll show you the client pitches that I create using a media kit and all the technical failures that I come across during my journey, and the reality of starting a business from the ground up. I will also share tips and tricks about what is working for me as a content creator on YouTube. If I haven't bored you yet and you're still here watching this video, I'd like to thank you for staying. If you're in a similar position, I completely understand what you're going through. Through this channel, I hope to be able to provide some guidance and take you along this journey and show you that this journey can be fun even though it might be hard. If you're standing at your own starting line, I'd say it's time to find your pace and start running. Make the move and just start. It could be a business, it could be a YouTube channel, it could be a hobby. It doesn't matter. I'm sure that we'll all figure it out as we all go on our own journeys. Thank you once again, and I'll see you in the next one.